excited to partner with Coach Walton. We're going to build a winning culture here where our players can grow, thrive in our aggressive system, and compete hard every night. And as all loyal Kings fans, I want to become a team that consistently competes in the playoffs and ultimately contends for championships.
How do you view this team? Is it a teardown? Is it a rebuild? Is it something that needs tweaked?
Yeah, no, I think our goal is going to be to compete hard and start building these winning habits. We need to be more consistent, and going forward, we're going to maintain our flexibility. Obviously, we want to compete for the playoffs, but we know we have some work to do. And so my goal is to keep that flexibility and be aggressive whenever the time comes to improve the team.
Prior to this job, and what you know about him, and how the two of you will work together.
Yeah, we didn't have a prior relationship, but we had some mutual friends, and so as I've gotten to know him the last few days, we've had some good conversations. I've heard great things, and so far, I think we've had a great rapport. Luke's going to be our coach next year. I'm really excited to work with him, and I think we're aligned on our vision. We're going to start implementing it
on the road. When you look at this team, maybe De'Aaron specifically, and some of the other guys, are there some unique abilities that you feel like you can build around, and then some things you're looking forward to working with?
Yeah, I think De'Aaron and I had a good conversation. That did not come up. But I think De'Aaron knows that he's wrong there. As a big California guy, in and out is fantastic. But no, De'Aaron is an incredible young talent, and I've loved seeing what he's done and improved on over the years. And he's got a very bright future ahead of him. De'Aaron is certainly a great young talent, and I think his speed and ability offensively to create really is going to be a huge catalyst for how Coach Walton and I envision this team being up tempo, creating the space to shoot threes and attack the rim, and I think we're excited to get going on that.
Alright guys, what is going on? Let's get started with this video. SAC Pete back at it again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Please hit the like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. It would help out the channel as well. And let's go and get started with the video. So, as you guys saw from the clips, Monte Mcnair had his official press conference as the Sacramento Kings general manager. He was introduced, and I'm already a believer. He just seems so calm and poised with the questions that he was asked, and on top of that, he delivered. He delivered in his first press conference. He said nothing but great things, talked about his background and where he came from. I have nothing but great things to say about the press conference. Definitely am with it. I am with it. I'm on board. Let's trust the process. Let's invest in his plan and vision of what he's going to do to the Sacramento Kings organization. So a couple of quotes that I wanted to share with you guys, besides the clips that I shared, some clips of his presser. He went on to say that our goal is to compete hard and start winning start winning habits. We need to be more consistent. We know we want to compete for the playoffs, but we have some work to do. Love it. I want to hear that. Also goes on to say there's a lot of talent on this roster and a lot of versatility. I'm really excited to work with Coach Walton on what we can improve. What I've learned in my years in Houston is you're only as good as the people around you. My job is to fill in the rest of the front office with people who are smart, talented, diverse, and complement me. So this is what he says about De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron's speed and ability offensively is going to be a huge catalyst for how Coach Walton and I envision this team. Being up tempo. Let me repeat. Being up tempo, creating space to shoot threes and attack their rim. That's exactly what I want to hear. Coach Walton definitely got on board with this fast-paced and up-tempo style of play in the second half of the season, and as well as in the bubble. But the first half of the season, I'll admit it was straight trash, and a big part of that was due to the style of play. under Coach Walton. But at the same time, all the injuries that we had as well. So, but I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that Monte is already bonding and having a good relationship with Coach Walton, and making sure they're both on the same page is so damn key. And it's a good start. I'm glad he's saying that. He also goes on to say, "It's been a dream come true to both lead an organization like the Kings and also return to my home state." He's from California, in case anybody didn't know. "What I've learned in Houston the last 13 years will be invaluable as I learn in this role and continue to build the team. We have to stay flexible and we can't pigeonhole ourselves. There's a lot of ways to improve the team, and what we need to do is to be ready for whatever the opportunity and whenever it arises so that we can capitalize." I love hearing that. That's just some of the quotes that's out. I took that just, I was a believer. I feel like this guy comes from a good background, comes from a great organization, a winning organization, being a consistent playoff team year in, year out with the Houston Rockets. And I think that's going to pay off in a good way, and having that winning culture, coming from that winning culture, bringing it to here in Sacramento. And also, I think that the big thing for me is he's talked about having the relationship with Coach Watson, not having a prior relationship before he took over the job, but how having a relationship with the coach assures that Luke Walton is here to stay. He will be the Sacramento Kings head coach next season, if and whenever that season may start. He will be the coach. And I'm glad to hear that. I think that Luke deserves a fair chance. And I might have said previously that it's writing in the wall for Luke. And shoot, it still may be. But we know for sure is that he is guaranteed to be the coach next season, whenever that resumes or whenever that starts. I'm happy for Luke for getting a fair chance at another shot after this crazy season, should I say. And it has been a crazy year. So, what else do I want to say? What else stood out? The vibe that I got, hearing Monte, he just was relaxed. He was calm, and he definitely answered every question that was thrown at him, in a great positive way. There also was a question about Marvin Bagley, which he really answered well. The sky's the limit for the kid. He's potentially still, the upside's just crazy there with him, and he's a former number 2 overall pick, and I think he's gonna have a great chance to see Marvin Bagley blossom into what Marvin Bagley can ultimately become. And I really do believe that, bearing the injuries, the crazy injury-prone year that Marvin Bagley had, this is only going to fuel his fire. It's going to just fuel him to determine to work even harder. As Mr. McNair mentioned, that he's already working hard, and he's going to continue to work hard and get back healthily on the court and just get right physically and mentally. So, sky's the limit for Marvin Bagley. The speed of De'Aaron Fox is gonna just culprit of how we're gonna play, fast paced and up tempo, and the shooters are gonna shoot. We'll see how the offseason roster moves and changes go. I do believe that Bogdan Bogdanovic will be retained. Buddy Hield, maybe this change in GM or maybe change of play could elevate back to him where he was under Dave Yeager that last year under Dave Yeager, which was 2 seasons ago. So we'll see. But for Buddy Hield, I really, really wish that he gets with it. I know it was a crazy year for him. Whether he's on the team here with us, really hope he thrives and blossoms into what he can ultimately become. But he's got to be consistent, man. He's got to be consistent is what I'm saying. So let me know what you guys think. I'm excited as a Kings fan. It's a new era. It's a new beginning. It's a new regime. It's a new general manager, and he's in charge. We got to believe in his plan and vision. So whatever is bound to happen for the foreseeable future, it's under his leadership and under his direction. So we got to invest. Whether that's keeping Luke Walton. I know a lot of fans out there want Luke Walton gone. A lot of DMs been coming my way about, oh, how could you support Luke? Listen, Luke Walton should be given a fair chance. I know, besides his Golden State stint as assistant coach there with Steve Kerr, the Lakers stint didn't really go too well because you had LeBron come in and things changed. But I'm still willing to give him a chance. This team, I think he can really, really take this team to the next level with the support of Monte Mcnair, and he just has to have a healthy roster. D Fox got to stay healthy for a season. Marvin Bagley, we already know what he has to do. He's got to stay on the court and got to stay healthy, and the rest will follow suit. So I'm pretty excited. I'm glad that there's no disconnect. It looks like they're all on the same page, and we'll see how the offseason goes. Just gotta wait until these playoffs are over with and finals. So let's get this rolling. Let's get this thing rolling, guys. All right, that's gonna do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. You guys have a great night. Take care. God bless, and keep pushing forward, guys. All right, peace.